Going to kick the ball out towards the outer side of the ground. The lead is on. McDonald's there, the high flyer. Great grab. That was taken by Woden. Hand pass back from Viney. Didn't hit a mark. Viney will do the shepherding on Smart, who does well. Great tackle by Nigel Smart. Viney kept on running, rockets the ball wide, looking for the bounce with Seacamp. Got a kind one, pumps the ball inside 50. Here's the Wizard. The roar goes around the MCG. Jeff Farmer, coming off a 5-goal game against the Tigers. One of the greatest marks ever taken in the game.
Just interesting to see here this matchup with McLeod on Farmer, how long Blight will actually keep McLeod in that part of the ground. As we know, he's a quality midfielder.
The Roar will tell the story at the MCG. "37 goals for the season to Jeff Farmer, and that's the start the Demons wanted."
You're saying they're robbing their forward line with McLeod down there, Mick?
I just think from a defensive viewpoint, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the initial one, just to see what Melbourne had in mind for the negating role with Andrew McLeod. Obviously, he's not playing a defensive role in the midfield, but I think he'll go up to the midfield a little bit later on, and maybe you'll see Woden or even a Leon Challey go to McLeod in that part of the ground, and maybe Edwards could be the player who eventually goes back.
A handful of games with Collingwood. Kicks back towards centre-half forward Sean Wren. May have got a shove out. Gurgic did it well. The youngster to Tingay, a transfer of play. Schwartz on the edge of the centre square. Melbourne's got the runners. Schwartz is looking for Neitz out in front. Great kick, great defensive play by Stevens. Lyons pounced on it, tried to get the ball back. Farmer around the corner. This is going to bounce through. 2 seconds. 2 goals to Jeff Farmer, the danger man. He's in magnificent form, Mick.
Yeah, KB, and it's interesting to see that when the ball's been kicked to the air, it looks like Andrew McLeod is more dominant. On this occasion, this is the second crumbing situation that Farmer's got away from McLeod. In that part of the ground, you have to play exceptionally tight. Farmer's got that ability to lose his opponent in congestion. As we see on this occasion, he gets front of the contest quickly. Just great goal awareness. If the execution was good by Tingay, he certainly would have found the unopposed Jeff White only about 15 to 20 metres from goal.
Mark Stevens in the right back pocket for Adelaide. Defending Farmer McLeod matchup. The Norm Smith medalist and the Wizard Rigoni. Here's Farmer again. Can he get his third? He can! 3 for the quarter. Jeff Farmer, you are a Wizard.
So I just think he's losing Andrew McLeod in traffic at this stage. And McLeod, as we know, is renowned as a half-back flanker rather than a back pocket type player. And it's such a difficult position to play. You can't allow your direct opponent any space whatsoever. On this occasion, he just wasn't goal side of his opponent. As we see Farmer running into open space, had time to balance and settle and kick a goal. Maybe it's time for Malcolm Blight to reassess that matchup. At this stage, the midfield group was also getting beaten, I think.
No, play on. Edwards does. Kicks up the centre wing. That's as far as it's going. McDonald's taken the mark. He's in right centre wing. Plays on. Hard on the mark. Crunches him. Downfield free kick. Just a little bit
again,
late.
the frustration, Pete, the frustration again, it's unbelievable.
He's okay.
And as we said, Pete, McLeod has gone into the midfield. As soon as he went into that part of the ground, Matthew Phoebe's been assigned the run with job, trying to negate his influence and trying to ignite the spark for the Adelaide team.
Jeff Farmer too far out from goal. You'd reckon from there. He's going to make a liar of me, I think. He has! 4 goals to Jeff Farmer. What a ripper! (7-6 to 2-2). How do you stop that man?
And that's frustrating, I suppose. But this is a beautiful kick here by Jeff Farmer. Just went a little bit wide to get a little bit more momentum into the kick. But when his direct opponent, Tyson Edwards, had the chance to set up on the way out, and the result occurs when the ball gets rebounded and your direct opponent kicks a goal.
Peter, just a quick one on Matthew Liptackle. It's a pretty sad sight. He's done his hamstring, and it looks like that could be the end of his season, but also it could be the end of his career. An excellent career by Matthew Liptackle for the Crows, but a sad sight.
Thanks, Fly. Woden up to Neitz. Hart was in the road. Farmer finds space and snaps. Magnificent goal. They call him the Wiz. I'll call him Houdini for getting out of there. 13-8 to 6-5. That shouldn't have been possible.
Yeah, they've had all the answers of the Melbourne team. Once again, they got the ball out of that centre bounce congestion. There's Woden who kicked the ball high and forward to the contest of Neitz and also Stevens. But that's just a terrific snap at goal. He's got terrific goal sense as Jeff Farmer. What an exciting player. That's his fifth.
We did say Mick before the start of the game, arguably the most exciting player in the competition. Coming off a 5-goal game against the Tigers, he's a candidate for the mark of the year, the goal of the year, and today magnificent again with 5 goals. Melbourne's tackling has been superb.
If he continues this form, KB, he could be the player of the finals.
Well, this is a great game. There's Woden. Melbourne, desperate. Their first finals game since '94. Wooden Spooners last year against the reigning premiers. Who would have thought, as Schwartz thumps the ball forward, the Wizard runs onto it. Unselfish play to Neitz, bangs it through.
That's correct. That's why they're winning the footy match.
3 minutes to three-quarter time, and they're winning it well. Rigoni just gets his kick in. Viney takes it from Robertson. Farmer, some magic again. He's off this time. He's going. A bounce. And kicks another one. Well, if it was the grand final, I think we would be awarding him the Norm Smith, don't you?
I think he'll be around his neck already,
I
Pete.
think so. Sensational game.
It's just terrific awareness. Most players in this part of the ground would go back, assess their options. That's poor checking there by Mark Stevens, knowing that Farmer more often than not will play on. He's just such an instinctive player, but terrific balance. Took his chaser on in Edwards. The banana shot at goal.